Yo, the shift is happening. Okay. Whether you believe it, whether you wanted to, it's happening. So, my soul specifically came here to try to get as many as a collective to be aware of the shift that's happening, especially the hard headed ones, because I'm hard headed and I know my hard headed soul came down here to try to get everyone in the collective to think the way they're supposed to be thinking so they can shift with the shifts. But I'm making this video because I'm reaching out to y'all. Like, listen, the people on the other side of this journey, the people that are off the journey, the people that are looking in, people who aren't on this journey yet, and that's journey to self healing. It's whatever you want to call going inward. This world has created so, especially our language has created so many different words to mean so many different things when we just need to like break it down to the most simplest form, because that's the way we're all gonna overstand this. Okay, so one of the most common questions I had off the path coming in the path was, it was a lot of doubt because the solutions that the teachers were giving were simple. They were so simplified that my mind couldn't comprehend, if it's that easy, why isn't everyone doing it? But when I started walking on my path, I realized that it's not easy to be a good person. It's not easy to be a non-judgmental person. It's not easy to appreciate all forms of life. It's not easy to reconnect yourself with everyone and find yourself in everything. That shit's not easy. So yes, it's as simple as that. But no, that is not easy to do because you are programmed to do other things and think other ways, and we are in a society that's super busy. So we don't have time for critical thinking or mindful moments. Basically, that just means we don't have time to slow down to just really just sit, right? You think it's easy to meditate. They say meditate, da 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 da. It's not easy to sit down for 5 minutes and have no thoughts. Challenge me. It's not easy. It's not easy. You can sit here and say that it's easy all you want to, but if you don't meditate and you've been able to do that, you please get on this post so I can send you $20 because kudos to you. You need to teach. Another thing is, people, when I wasn't on the path, I used to try to like get knowledge, and I used to think that people gatekeep to a certain extent. Like I'd be like, okay, you giving me this, but then they want you to subscribe and they want you. I had to learn discernment. I had to like figure out who was really dropping knowledge, and because knowledge, you just, unfortunately, you have to pay for it until you can tune into your own knowledge. So you have to pay for it, like especially good knowledge, because you gotta understand, you gotta overstand that there are other people out here just feeding for this knowledge. So it just can't be loosely given, especially if you're not gonna do anything responsible with it. So it wasn't gatekeeping, and it's more so they'll give you the steps, but they can't give you the result. Like your journey is custom to you. No mentor can tell you that. I don't care what nobody says. No seer, no psychic, no medium, nothing. No one can literally tell you exactly how your life is going to go, because it's always changing. You're always making decisions to change. They can kind of just tell you, like, kind of give you some good spiritual advice on how to navigate through the scenario you're in now, right now. It's all about now. They tell you what to do now for then, in the future, and they tell you what to do now about the past. Like, it's all now. Another thing was, people try to go right into like deep on like, it's levels to this stuff. It's levels to this journey, right? So people just try to jump to right to the like, oh, I'm going sea moss. Like, you don't even know what you're healing from yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sea moss is always essential, but you you have to lead up to that. So it's like you don't have to change your diet immediately. Like, you don't have to just be like, okay, I want to change my life, and then dang, I got to give up meat today. Like, no, your body is going to go into shock doing that stupid shit. You're already used to what you're used to. Everything has to be in moderation. That is our favorite term, okay? Moderation, moderation. My teaching is anything's okay with moderation, because who, like, as long as things become balanced, because everything's always shifting, nothing's ever standing still. So it's like in moderation, like as long as you shift back to the other side. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's always options to like cleanse your system, so moderation. You want to be bad, you want to eat earthly and feed your flesh in the first 2 months, 2 weeks of the month. The last 2 weeks you cleanse, you detox. Moderation, balance. You don't have to be like practice, like everyone's practice is sacred, pretty much. Like, your journey is sacred. What you do and what you develop and what you create, that all that's sacred. No one really knows but you, yourself, and you. There are things that you should not be doing, but we do it anyway. Like that's what we do. We have choice, okay? But as long as you are aware that you're doing something good or something bad, and you shift in the direction that you need to be in for the betterment of society, you're doing the damn thing, okay? Clap, 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 clap. Another really common one is I believe a little bit of that, but not this. And that's okay, because that is what we are all here to do. We're all having different experiences. Not even twins have the same experience here. But if you really want to change your life and be a good person here, just look into the laws of the universe, because those are your laws. And another one is like, y'all are just conspiracy theories, but no, theorists, but no, really, we deep dive. We actually use our critical thinking, because that has been taken out of our school systems a long time ago. Think about it. Your critical thinking question on your test is like 1 or 2 questions at the very end. The rest of it is multiple choice. You get what I'm saying? No thought. Like, there's actual sources that back up these claims that people in the spiritual community be talking about. Like, you just have to do your diligence. We have done it. This stuff is tedious and it's hidden and it's like encoded. So it's like, we're not, like, you know what I mean? We just can't just be giving you, because then we customize it, we personalize it, and then we give it to you, and then you just overstand. And then what? Then we got to sit here and teach it to you. So you go get your own overstanding of these things. That's all that is. For example, like, I'm not going to say that this is how I believe or what I think, but this is a good example. There's a certain amount of people saying that slavery never happened, and then, there's another side that says it did. I'm going to just point out one fact. In the 1900s, early 1900s, we were photographing. We had photograph. But then come slavery time, all your history is drawn with pencil and paper. Why? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, these are the things that'll, you know what I mean? Get it going. But like always, if you have any additional questions or any confusion, please reach out to me, because I am always here to help whoever needs the help. That's what I came here to do. So I just wanted to make this video because I don't want to leave anybody behind, because that's what's happening. Like, people have been saying this for a long time. Bible told you it's judgment. Get your stuff together. Have a good day.